Hello my dear students, I'm Tulio Miranda and here we are for our second video on IELTS reading question resolution, and today we will work with heading matching questions, and this is how the question looks like. We have this list of headings in this blue box here. The questions are listed down here. We have an example that has been highlighted by the editors of the test. As you can see, we have 11 headings. We have in total 8 paragraphs to match. One paragraph has already been answered for us, so we can strike this option 7 out. And in the next page, we can see our text, the paragraphs we're going to read. So what this question basically wants from you, that you come to the paragraph, you read it superficially, and then you get the main idea into your mind, and you come here and find which heading best expresses the main idea, maybe, probably, in different words, in a more concise, in a more synthetic way, okay? So, knowing this, we can design steps to follow in order to answer the question properly. And then our first step will be skim read the paragraph and think about what the main idea conveyed is. You could even try to do this after you underline the sentences, okay? It doesn't matter if you underline the sentences as you skim read. If you identify any section of sentence that you consider to be important as you skim read, you can underline it at the same moment, okay? And once you're done reading the paragraph, you can take a few seconds to think of what the main idea is, okay? So let's do it. So here we have our paragraph. I consider that you should take no more than 20 or 30 seconds reading it, okay? So it's difficult to convey of vigorous economic growth, efficient transport, modern information technologies reduce demand for transport, facilitating network, the requirement for transport continues to increase. Opa. Okay, so this is one good part. And two key factors behind strain. Okay, the spectacular growth in used car. The number in European Union has saw an increase of 3 million, an increase of 3 million. All right. In the next decade, we'll see a further substantial increase in the fleet. Okay, I think that we got these main sentences here. The whole paragraph is an introduction. It's laying down the basis for its text, but basically telling that despite the growth in technology, the demand for private transportation, especially car, is a continuous trend. It's been on for 20 years, and it's supposed from 20 years it's supposed to go for another 10 at least. So now that we have our main idea of the paragraph, we just need to search for a heading, maybe a paraphrase or a synonym that matches the idea, the main idea of the paragraph that we have. All right, so okay, so here we are. A fresh, important long-term goal? No. Charging for roads and improving other transport methods? No. Changes affecting the distance of goods? The distance goods may be transported? No. Taking all the steps necessary to change transport patterns? No. The environmental costs of road transport? No. The escalating cost of rail transport? No. The rapid growth of private transport. Maybe, you know, this here, it's 30 years change. And another 10, maybe 30 years doesn't look like short time to be called rapid, but maybe for the history of a country, 30 years is certainly a lot of time, a very short time. So maybe number 8 is a very good candidate for paragraph A. Plans to develop major road networks. No. Restricting road use through charging policies alone. No. Transport trends in countries awaiting EU admission. All right, I think that number 8 is our best bet. So we got this number 8 in here. Oh yeah, so we could repeat this process with other paragraphs. I just don't want to make this video look longer. All the paragraphs you're going to do this, and in case you do not find a good match, you can try deep reading the paragraph again, and then you go to step 2, okay? But the idea is that you should save time by doing this, and also have in your mind the order of ideas that the author has given to the text. So in other questions, when you need to go back to the text looking for some answer, you should already know where that idea is in the text, in the beginning, in the middle, or in the end. All right? So just execute or perform any deep reading just in case you really need it, okay? And as you can know, as you can notice, in this question type, you will be using at least 3 reading sub-skills. They are skim reading, textual inference, in order to convey, to construe the main idea of the text, and vocabulary inference in order to make associations of vocabulary over the course of your selection of a heading. Okay, so I hope this video has helped you understanding what we're dealing with here, and I see you next. God bless you all, my friends.